Hey, so how do you know you love us? Love is an action word. So this is how we know we love you, brother. Give me 1 John chapter 5 and verse 3. That's how we know we can walk with you and say, brother, we never seen you before. You know what? I'm Daniel. You know what I can do? Look, like someone I have witnessed in my life. I know. I don't know something. I can say that about this man. I can say that about you. I can say that about you. I can say that about you, sir, because I know of I don't know things. Any individual that What's your name,
What's
Jay?
your
What's your name?
name?
What's your name? Mr. Charles, you asked a question earlier, right? You said about the other nations. The other nations say, I'll tell you why. Because this is the book of First John 5 and 3.
First John chapter 5 and verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments. I'll read it again. For this is the love of God.
For you heard what he said, for this is the love of God. So now we're talking about the love of God. Finish that?
That we keep his commandments. And his commandments are not
Obedience, brother, Mr. Charles, meaning they're not hard. So God said, if we, the love of God is to keep his commandments, we just told you, we love you because we're keeping the commandments. Now, this is Exodus. Read this, brother.
Exodus chapter 20 verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth.
So what he's reading, brother, these are the Ten Commandments, right? Right. We're starting with the Ten Commandments. We're showing you where to find the Ten Commandments at. It's in the Exodus, the 20th chapter, in verse 3, what he just read. Moses went on Mount Sinai to receive these commandments for the people that was in the wilderness with him in the book of John. Moses had the Israelites in the wilderness. See, we didn't keep the commandments, brother. That's why we had to leave our homeland. Going back to the question my brother asked you, how we get over in America, right? So all right, go ahead.
I'll respect, I love everybody because you're here to make a difference. That is amazing. I want that stop.
I'm not.
Oh,
Do black people have a leader? I'm listening to you, Mr. Charles. I just want you to answer it because does black people have a leader to speak for our nation? Right. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because we broke the commandments of God. Mr. Charles, that's dialogue. No, listen. Martin Luther King taught love, right?
Nowadays, what's the guy for the call? You said right now. We out here. And you know what? I ain't gonna lie. And we got shot. I ain't gonna lie to you. If one of you brothers were to
stand up and something and say, hey, we need to do whatever that. Nobody wants to do that.
Listen, brother, we need to keep the commandments of God. That's the only way we will get out of our captivity. That's the only way He will make it easy for us.
Stop. Listen to me.
Listen.
No. I understand. And I'm saying stop doing what you're doing.
The resolution to what you're saying, Mr. Charles, I'm listening twice as much as I'm speaking. It sounds like you don't know the solution for our nation of people. The reason why we went through slavery, you believe that slavery happened? Right. Well, slavery happened, brother, because we broke God's commandments. It's that simple. We broke God's commandments and we kindled His anger. So, let me Deuteronomy 28.
Hey, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 11. Be swift to hear, and let thy life be sincere, and with patience give answer. If thou hast understanding, answer thy neighbor. If not, lie thy hand upon thy mouth. So you gotta be listen, brother. And if you can't answer the question, you should wait till we give you the understanding. So then you can give your next brother the answer. Right? So what is the answer? Like, why are we out here, bro? Like, what's going to restore our people? What's going to restore us back to how we supposed to live?
No. The whole, what you call it,
Family
it is the what you call it, internet type society. That social media is destroying our, because if social media wasn't there, I would be so more solid than they were. I mean, because everything started.
Mr. Charles, this is how you know I was listening to you. You said we started in Europe, right?
No.
You said we were in Europe. You said something towards that nature.
I said.
Mr. Charles, you said we were in Europe.
Okay. The whole talking about
Right.
That was
and we agree with that. Right. So you agree that we once ruled the nation or the world, right? Black people. Okay, so these were the blessings. These are the blessings. This is the blessings.
He's going to show you when we did have it and why we did lose it.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 1. And it shall come to pass if thou shalt hearken. Hearken means to listen and obey diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all His commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. That's why we cry aloud. Isaiah 58:1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all His commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Verse 3. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field. Blessed shall the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. Blessed shall be the basket and the store. Blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out. The Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before you these 7 ways. The Lord shall command the blessing upon thee in thy storehouses, and in all that thou settest thine hand unto, and he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. The Lord shall establish thee a holy people unto himself, as he hath sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy God, and walk in his ways. And all people of the earth shall see that shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee. And the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods, in the fruit of thine body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy ground, in the land which the Lord swore unto your fathers to give thee.
So you see that, brother? You see what he just read? He read the blessing which God would give it to us if we did do it, right? So, hold on, let me show you something. Let's check this out. It's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16, verse 12. Hello, brother. Check this out, brother. For it was neither heard. Hold on, listen, brother. For it was neither heard, nor mollifying plaster that restored them to health, but the word, O Lord, which healeth all things. So it ain't the bottle, it ain't the gas, it ain't the crack, it ain't none of that or the songs that's going to heal us, people. It's the word. We got to come back to the word, and that's what's going to heal our people, bro. Keep, for example, listen, if you teach your son, don't sleep with nobody's wife, and I teach mine the same.